class. Okay. Okay, let's start. Hi everyone, my name is Karthik Tekno. I'm the lecturer of this class. Welcome to Artificial Intelligence for Business. Okay, so in today's meeting, I would like to discuss three things. First is introduction. So I want to introduce myself and I want you to introduce yourself. Okay, and second, I will discuss about the course syllabus. So the third one, we will go to the real class of the lecture, which is about introduction to AI. Okay, okay, let's start with that. So in our class, we have Google Classroom, Artificial Intelligence for Business. So in here, we're supposed to have 17 participants. Okay, everyone is joining. And I have put all the materials for the whole semester actually in Google Classroom. So if you need more, I can add more. But I think this is more than enough for one semester because we only have 2 units. And the exam assignment will be in the top, okay? And then the course syllabus here, you can download. And all these are the material that you can check on your own, okay? So this is the PDF. For example, here we discuss about neural network, discriminant, and so on. This is like market analysis. This is the means, hierarchical clusterings, and PCA, and anomaly detection, as well as the last one is the motorized element, meaning that you can actually read the material for the whole semester already. Okay, so you don't need to wait until the actual class and our meeting to read. Okay. Okay, so let me introduce myself. So my name is Karthik Tekno. So I hope by knowing a little bit about me, you will love me. Okay, so I'm the first technomo in the world. My father loved technology so much that he forgot to put his own name or family name. So yeah. So I make an autobiography of my father and I was born in Surabaya. I'm married with 2 children. Now we have 4 technomos in the world, so we are really critically endangered species. I work mainly in Petra Christian University in 1989. Maybe you were not born yet at that time. So 98, I left Indonesia and I come back just this year. 2021, this again in Petra. So I taught also in Saka University in Japan, also in Tohoku as assistant. And then I worked also in Austria, in Vienna, for 2 years. Now Arsenal Research is renamed, become Austrian Institute of Technology. And then also worked as a lecturer, associate professor in University of Wisconsin in 2012. So after that, I moved around to Philippines, and I also became flying professor in Academia de Davao. Yeah. Well, this is my hobby. So my hobby is learning, studying. So I do research my whole life. So I like research very much. I do exploration, I like reading, I like reading lectures like this. I also love programming and mathematics. I love the detailed things. Okay. Right. This is like a time travel for the whole things that I have in my life. So starting in Petra, okay, I started civil engineering in Petra. And then I started to teach in Petra from 1989. And I work in Kota Madya, Surabaya, as traffic engineer. And then also in Tetra as the head of research lab. And yeah, mostly in the beginning, I started work in Indonesia. After I moved to Japan, and work in Japan, so I developed several programs, and also write several books. And I also discovered several algorithms and invention. So then I was invited to travel all over the world. Okay. Like I also right now I'm still a consultant to Savannah Solution in Switzerland. Last time I also worked in Blackthorn Analytics in USA and Group Software also in USA. I also work in World Bank in International Finance Corporation, and I also work in Toyota in Japan, in Toyota Infotex for the research arm of Toyota. Okay. So yeah, in the Philippines, I don't know, it's just by luck. So in 2014, they named me one of the top scientists overall citation. So I was ranked 21 nationwide. And yeah, I get all scholarships from undergraduate, master, and PhD. So, and these are the lectures that I have given. Yeah. So today is artificial intelligence. So that is one of them. Okay, my point to discuss about this is actually about research interest. So I'm interested in research. Maybe through this, probably you want to do some thesis advisory me. That's good. That also good. Okay. So my research interest is about people behavior, about activities of the people related to infrastructure. Okay. So especially in urban spatial environment, so like traffic, transportation, pedestrian. Of course, mostly about mathematical modeling and simulation. Yeah, this is my website, paperreforedo.com, so you can visit. And these are several of my research. So these are the formulas at the bottom, are the one that I discovered. And we use it for micropatching and RCSO, root choice of organization. Micropatching you can download in Reforedo. This is like the urban growth model that I developed in Japan. So this is a new town in Japan called Iwaki New Town. So on the right side is the model, the photogrammetry satellite image. Okay, and the left side is my model. The darker model represents the darker development, higher development. So you can see over years the development of the city growth, and the model also can catch up with that. And now the latest is this growth of the city, and the model can predict where will be the next growth. So this is important to, if you know where the city will grow, that means we can plan, and we can also, if you have a property development, probably you want to buy there first before the others. Yeah, the model you can download in source program. It's open source. So I also found several algorithms. So one of them is, they call it after my name, so techno-finance algorithm. This is a video. If you have a video, then we can get the background. If you get the background, the video minus the background, you get the foreground, which is the people or the traffic that move around. Yeah, you can check this in Wikipedia. Mostly my discovery is more on traffic and trajectory analysis. So this is one of them. So we track the taxis in Metro Manila. For example, this is one big project that they give to me from the government of the Philippines. So we track all the taxis, and we create similar to Google Maps. Yeah. In King theory, I also develop several things, so you can check in Wikipedia. And the latest one that I developed is called Ideal Flow Network. So if you want to do a thesis with me, so this is supposed to be the topic here. So this is applied to at first in transportation, but I also use this later on for data science and artificial intelligence. So if you can see in my YouTube channel, I talk with the United Nations. I was invited to talk with the United Nations to discuss about this also. Yeah, this is the research on traffic accident, mostly with Toyota in Japan. Yeah. So my previous project is mostly scatter. It goes from image processing, software engineering, creating algorithm, and also, so this is like business analysis with RMS in Brazil. This is like in the US, they have a microscopic with X-ray, and then we can check the metal alloy or gold, platinum, and so on. And we do a lot of image processing here. Yeah. So also image calculator I created. And in the US, Blackstone Analytics is a stock exchange, stock company, analytic company. So I developed the back texting and stock forecasting for them. And Silwalk is a pedestrian simulation company. So yeah, I'm one of the scientific officer report. So probably the only Asian there. With the work done, so I work only about port data in the Philippines. So it's a big data project. With Toyota is mostly a traffic accident. So I created an algorithm for near miss, meaning preventing the accidents before accident happen. We analyze what happened in the intersections. You can check this video in YouTube also. Okay, so and we also analyze prediction of traffic accidents over years and plot it in the map. Yeah, so people say a lot of things about me in many social media. So some are good, some are bad. It's okay. This is, for example, one of the rector of University in Oregon. So talking about the algorithm that first time is like 7 days to work on it, and he asked me to help, and I improve it so that it's just seconds to finish the running time. So I also encourage you to post what you think of my work in any social media that you have. Okay. So yeah, so let's be friends with me in Facebook. So I'm still learning to be a better team. And these are my formulas for this company. Yeah. So it's not about me. It's mainly I like teaching. So I want you to be a great people in your life. That's my hope by teaching this and better. Okay. So these are my philosophy that I hope can be a salt and light in wherever God has placed me to be. And let's try a little bit with our work to change the world to be a better place. Okay. So, and I do think that we are what we model in our mind. Okay. So, and if you want to be great, you need to generously contribute your work to others. Okay, so that's it. So let's talk about you now. So please tell us about yourself. Okay, so this is recorded. So please tell your background. So tell your probably strength and weakness and your wish list in life and what is your life purpose. Each of you, okay. And then what is your life principle that you hold? And tell me, what is your motivation to take this course? And what do you expect to learn from this course? I want to know, do you have a programming experience? If yes, so in what programming language, and have you ever developed any software? Yeah, please. It's your time. So you can start to write down first if you want. Is it okay? So let's start alphabetically. Okay. Arya Daksa.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Can I have the questions again?
The questions again. Go.
Hello, my name is Arya Daksa. You can call me Arya. And my background. What does it? I mean, what do you want to hear about the?
I want to know what parts are you, for example. Are you in IBE or in other stuff?
Oh, okay. Yes, I'm from
your high school.
Okay, I'm from Petra 5 Senior High School and currently is studying in International Business Engineering from batch 2018.
18. So,
and my strength, maybe I'm a punctual people, maybe. And the weakness, I it's hard for me to talk to a lot of people.
well, it's just so,
public speaking.
Yeah.
Okay. And my wish list in life is to live a happy life. And what's my life purpose? I'm not sure. Currently, I'm just planning to live my life happily. Oh, this question is hard. And
what motivates you?
Yeah, the life principles, I forgot about it. I'm sorry.
What motivates you to take this course?
Yeah. So actually, this class is mandatory for us.
Okay.
This semester, but I'm quite intrigued with the class because it sounds cool, artificial intelligence, and I want to learn about it.
Okay.
And what do I expect to learn from this program is make an AI.
AI? You want to make an AI?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I have is SQL counted as programming?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you know SQL?
Yes, I'm only familiar with SQL, even though I learned Python and.
So you know Python also and Java.
Yes, but it's hard. So it's easier for me to use SQL.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
Thank you.
So who's next? Christopher Wibowo. Okay. Christopher, are you there? Yes. Okay. Go ahead, please. I think you are still mute. You are still on mute.
Hi. Okay. My name is Christopher from IBE, and I think I actually don't know what to say. My strength is that I am good at researching things.
Okay.
I think supposedly I'm good at researching things, looking for things. And my weakness is I am sometimes a bit inconsistent. And can you show me the slide again, because I forgot the things that I have to say.
I showed the slide. I don't know the name of the participant. That's fine.
Purpose of life.
Yeah, okay.
Grow up, make my parents happy, have kids. The normal
Okay,
things.
the usual.
Yeah, and my life principles. I am not someone who easily gives up, and one of my principles is that hope for the best and always prepare for the worst. And what motivates me in taking this program, I think because I have to. Not that I hate
Okay,
this
compulsory.
program.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't. I'm okay with taking this program, but it's not really a huge I'm not very excited for this program, to be honest. But I
That's good.
I don't mind taking it like that.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you for being honest.
Yes. And well, I expect to learn about AI. Well, it's something that has been quite been the talk lately. So I
Okay.
think it's actually going to be an important course
Yeah.
for program. And
Yes.
programming experience. I think in our class we have learned a bit of Python, SQL, and
Okay.
with the Excel macros, but it's not very highly, just the basics. I think.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Good. So, Christopher Satya, Kanis Satya Nugraha.
Can you show the question, sir?
Oh,
I forgot. Yeah.
I'm gonna show that I cannot see the participants. Zoom is very peculiar.
Background. Okay. I am from Gloria Christian High School in Surabaya. I'm originally from Borneo, but right now currently staying in Surabaya due to education and work. Yes,
So
I work
working?
currently at internship in PT BRK Hardaya Perkasa
Mhm.
as a junior data analyst. Sorry, my phone's are wait. Let me silent it. My strength. I think my strength is I am a person that is easy to adapt at any situation, and also that I am quite sociable. I think.
Mhm.
Weakness. Weakness. Maybe I'm easy to catch a cold. Maybe, sir, since I'm like I'm somewhat like a borderline workaholic person. I think since if like I when I work I usually make goals, right, and like I need to do this today. I need to do this today, and like yeah, maybe my time management is not that good, so I sometimes sleep at like 1 a.m.
Okay.
sometimes 12
So,
for work. Yeah.
okay. So what's your life purpose?
So sorry, sir.
What is your life purpose? Or your
Okay.
wish in life?
Oh wait. Wish list first. I think yeah. Wish list in
Yeah.
life. Wish list in life. I am currently planning to do like export import business for Ratan in
Mhm.
Borneo, daerah namanya Ratan, and like I'm currently learning independently.
Mhm.
I want to take courses in the in Petra, but since I'm on internship right now,
Mm.
my SKS is limited. Do I don't know why it's Miss Indri's insights or something like that. I also want to like experience to work like maybe like a big four company, sir, maybe
Mm.
in overseas, maybe in the US. Like maybe Kearney or Deloitte and Touche or something like that as a data,
So,
something related to data. Since
okay.
after working at Berka, I think I kinda like this line of work too.
Mhm.
But
What motivates you to take this course?
what motivates me? Maybe it's work, sir. I want to like deepen my skills more. Maybe I think there is a relation to of data analysis and big data, right? There is a relation.
Mhm. Mhm.
So maybe I could get, yeah, maybe a thing or two from this class.
Okay.
That and it could be useful for the internship and maybe writing for the thesis, since
So, what do you expect?
I do thesis like internship as thesis
Okay.
program.
Got
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
And what do I expect to learn? Huh. To be honest, I don't know.
Okay. Good.
Since big data is very wide.
Uh, well, I'm not teaching big data in this course,
Oh, okay.
right?
Programming experience, yes, but it's not. It's like query data, like programming experience, like querying for information. For if programming experience, as in building a website, back end, front end, I think I'm not that.
Okay.
I mean, good try, but I'm not that experienced, I think.
You do have.
Language
Right.
that I do, I can do Python a
Mhm.
bit, R,
Uh,
but it's an automated version of R. I forgot the name, sir. It's not the R like the legacy language, legacy software R. It's like the newest R. I forgot the name.
okay.
And also SQL.
Okay.
I think I'm most confident in my SQL skill.
Okay. That's good.
Developing any software, I'm interested, but no
Not yet.
experience.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's
That's
it for
great.
me.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So, it keep changing the name. Ivan. 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 Yes.
Evans.
Ivan K. There are two Ivan, so Ivan Ricardo and Ivan K. Ivan K first. Yes.
Yeah, hello, sir. Do you mind showing the questions again? Well, it's a lot of questions and a hard ones.
ahead.
Hello, sir. My name is Ivan Kurniawan. You can call me
Kurniawan.
Ivan or Ivan K, since there are two Ivans. I came from Santa Maria High School in Surabaya. I born and live here in Surabaya too. And then I joined IPE in Petra in 2018
18.
until now. My strength, I don't really know, but let's just say that I can hopefully can support everyone that needs help from me. And my weakness is that a simple one, which is social interaction. My wish list and my life purpose pretty much the same, which is to make a lot of money, so that my
Okay.
family can be happy.
Okay. In your model, money will make you happy? Okay.
Well, almost everything can be bought with money. What are the life principles that you hold? Right now, I have two. The first one is to have faith in what you believe in, and the second one is is luck comes for the brave one. And what motivated me taking this program? Well, I kind of had to, because this is the main material for the semester. And what I expect to learn is that I could get some knowledge about artificial intelligence in business, so that in the future I hope the knowledge would be useful.
Mhm.
Do you have programming? Pretty much the same as
Okay.
everyone.
Okay. Just Python,
SQL
SQL,
and Python and R.
Excel.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. Next is Ivan Ricardo.
Okay, so my name is Ivan Ricardo, and what are my strengths? My strengths probably dedications, and I always want to learn something new. My weaknesses is probably I get bored easily.
Oh,
My wish list in life probably same like Crystal, just a normal person's wish of life. Then the principles that I hold is consistency. So I believe like when you believe in something, then you do it over and over, then you'll be good at it. The motivations you take, the motivations is, well, I believe that like technologies and AI will be like the future. So it is best to learn it from now. What I expect, yes, it's similar. I want to learn. I want to know more about AI. Then I have similar programming experience with other of my friends.
Okay. Thank you, Ivan. Yeah.
You're welcome.
James Alexander. Next.
Yes, so my name is James Alexander, and I'm from Petra One Senior High School back in the days, and currently I'm a IPE 2018 student. My strength, maybe I hope to learn something, but my weakness on the other side is I kind of person that get easily to forget, and I also forget the next questions. Okay, so my wish list in life, I think one of my wishes to be useful for others, but to be honest, I didn't know how to in which way to be useful for the others. Yeah, maybe I still in the way to find it, and yeah, and I think it's the same for the life purpose, and and the life principles that I hold is whenever we live over here, we need to learn to be someone that's better and better every day, so we could bless the others. And what motivates me to take this program is, to be honest, it's mandatory, but
Okay,
I think
compulsory.
Yeah, but I think it's also fun to have new knowledge, I think also. So I will learn something new from here.
I hope so, but I don't know, because probably most of you have learned about data mining, right?
Yeah, but to be honest, for my own Python skills, like it's not good at all, to be honest.
Okay. We'll start to learn.
Okay, so wait, until which question next?
Yeah, what's expectation?
Oh, what's my expectation is maybe I could gain some knowledge in how to using Python and using it more advanced, I think, yeah. Not really on the basic stuff, I think. And
Can you brief me for a while you talk about it? What Python did you learn?
I think just how to what it's called there. Mengolah data, just like that, I think.
Data analysis only.
Yeah, for me, it's only data analysis.
So you learn, for
the-
example, how to create a function.
Yeah, but to be honest, I forgot also how to do it.
Did you learn object-oriented programming in Python?
Not sure.
No, right?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Got it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yes. Next is Jefferson Christoph Felix.
Yes, sir. Okay. So first, my background is I came from Petra One Senior High School, and I am currently in IPE program. And for my strength and weaknesses, I think my strength is that I am quite an opportunist and a risk taker. But yeah, as a result, my weakness also comes from that. I take a while to recover if I face some losses.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
And
you do trading.
true. Okay. So my wish in life is to live life happily and also to be financially stable. And what motivates me taking this program or course is learning the AI itself, because it will be an important asset if I work in a tech company. Yes. Yes, I think that's all. Oh, for programming experience, yes, it's same with others. I have learned SQL and also Python from IPA, and
So,
I also review some courses from TE about R, and also I give myself learn about Java a bit from YouTube.
oh, that's good.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
when you said SQL, when you said SQL, which SQL do you use? Is it MySQL or Microsoft SQL or
Postgres.
Yes, yes, Postgres.
so you use Postgres? Okay. 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 Good. Good. Thank you very much. Next is Jessica Melinda.
Yeah, hello. My name is Jessica Melinda, and I'm from Semarang. And for the principles, I think, like I use when I'm in still high school, if you're going to do something wrong, do it right. And what I expect from these classes, maybe I can try to like make software or some kind of sort of that, so that I can help like the purchasing and yeah, systems, something like that. Okay. Is there any question? Or is that it?
No. Okay, share my question again.
My wish list in life: travel around the world and maybe skydiving.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there any life principle that you hold? Or?
I'm looking forward to the assignment that you give us. And yeah,
But
is it
today no assignment, I think.
because in the classroom I just like take a peek from that? Wow. Like, I'm not good at programming. Well, in
So,
IPE, we have Python and R.
This is good. So if you're not good in programming, please join in your project later with someone who is good in programming, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so that your partner can help you.
Yes. Yeah.
Good. Okay, is there any expectation from this class?
Yeah.
Is there any expectation from this class?
Okay. Expectation. I expect after we're done with the class, I think I can like maybe experiment to like making or my own software, develop my own software, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Thank you very much then.
Yes.
Yes. Next, Kevin Julian.
So hello.
Hello.
So my name is Kevin Julian, and you can call me KJ.
That's it.
Yep. And I went to St. Louis Senior High School, and now currently I'm studying at Petra in IBE batch 18. And my strength, maybe I'm a responsible person. Then I love to talk with people, with new people, something like that. And then for weaknesses, maybe I'm not that good at time management. And then what else? Wish list, maybe having a great family in the future, and then having my own house, a comfortable house, and then having my own shipping and logistic company.
Okay, that's good.
And then for my life purpose, maybe help as much people as possible. And the life principles, I think, if you want something, just start to do something and go get it. That's my life purpose. That's my life principles, and what motivate me to take this program, because besides we have to take it on semester 7th semester. I think in this in today digital world, AI is very interesting and important. So, and what I expect is like, so that I can know AI better, and maybe I can use what you have teach in maybe in the future. I can use the AI. And programming experience, maybe same with the others. We have learned like SQL, and then we have learned Python also in data mining class.
So I'm just curious, when you use Python and SQL, do you use it together or separately?
It's separate in two different classes.
No, I mean, when you do SQL, do you access it through Python? No.
No.
It's just an SQL.
Yeah, it's just an
SQL.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. Good, thank you. So next is Kimberly Young. Go ahead, Kimberly.
Hi, good afternoon, sir. So, my background is I also graduate in St. Louis Catholic Senior High, and then for the strength, I really like to explore new things, and for the weakness, I do overthink of something, and yeah, overthink is my weakness. And for the wish list in life, I would like to explore the world and explore like maybe hidden gem in it. And then for the life purpose, maybe I would really love to live my life with the fullest from now on until the end of my life. And then for maybe the life principles that I currently hold is I work to give back to the people, I think. And for the motivations in taking this program, actually, I'm not good at doing IT stuff and programming, but since this is one of the must take course in IBE, sorry, sir. So I'm taking this course. And I do expect some things from this program. Even though I cannot do programming well, I do expect that maybe I can have the basic stuffs at AI that I can propose to the future company that I will be work for, maybe. And for the programming experience, I only have the SQL and the Python like the others.
Okay, thank you very much, Kimberly.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. Libby, you're next.
Okay, hi, sir. Good afternoon. So my name is Lipi Lisandra, and you can call me Lipi. My background is actually I'm the same with Kim and Kache. Also, I'm from St. Louis Senior High School, and I'm currently also studying in IPE, batch 2018 too. 18. Yeah, 18 too. And then my strength and weakness. My strength is that I think I have never like given up or like quit on something that I committed myself into, like some kind of program. If I jump into that program, I will finish it until the end, even though like along the way I will have some like complaining inside my head. And that is one of my weakness. That is, I have a lot of I do a lot of complainings. And then I'm also not good at speaking in front of new people. So yeah, that's quite a weakness for me. And then my wish list in life is that maybe I can more like I can use all the time and resources that I have without taking anything in granted, and probably will go with the flow, and hopefully everything will go well. And yeah, if it is not too much to ask, I would like to also travel around the world. And then my life purpose is to my life purpose is to be happy. That's a simple that's a simple word, but like not many people can do it. And the life principles that I hold is that for me, there is no quitting when you already start something. Like even though like during the process you face a lot of difficult things, that's the consequences that you have to face, I think. And then what motivated me, yeah, I think it's a shame that I cannot actually join. I mean, like it will be limited for me to join, but I hope that by actually like following the course itself, I can learn something new. And since I'm interested in this kind of topic also, like in the tech world, I'm hoping that it will be useful for me in my future. Okay. Then what do I expect from this course? Yeah, I'm looking forward to learn something new, sir, with you. And then do I have programming experience? Yeah, pretty much the same with everyone. I have SQL and Python also.
Okay, great, thank you. Michael Anjay. Yeah, next.
Oh yeah. Good afternoon, sir. My name is Michael Anjaya, and I'm also came from Sinui Catholic Senior High School, and currently I'm studying in Petra University in IBE program batch 2018.
Okay.
Then my strength is I'm really patient and I rarely get angry, and also I easily adapt with new people. And my weakness is I'm quite indecisive when it came to choosing decisions. And my wish list in life is to, of course, be a successful person and can live a happy life and get the chance to travel to work with the person that will be really meant for me. And what is your life purpose? And my life purpose is to live a meaningful life and also live a happy life and be successful based in my own way, not based on other people perception. And the principles that I hold is when we want to do things, make sure that we do it for ourselves and also others, because when we do it for others, the motivation will be bigger because it is not only for us. And what motivates me to take this program, because this AI course is mandatory for us in the 7th semester, and I'm also quite interested in how AI works in real life, because we know that maybe in the next 10 years, maybe everything will be digital, right? No, not only in the conventional way. I think this course can give me a new insight. And what do I expect is maybe I can learn what the basic programming for the AI. And for the programming experience, I'm only familiar with SQL and also Python and a bit about C++.
Oh, you do C++.
I think that's all.
Okay, thank you very much. Yeah. Next is Nicholas.
Hello there. My name is Nicholas. Born and raised here in Surabaya. My strength, I think I would say that I adapt easily and I am a fast learner. And my weakness, on the other hand, I am sometimes unmotivated. So yeah, I think I need to work on that. I guess I want to learn something new every day. So that is what I'm striving for each day. And my life principles, I think I follow the golden rule, which is to treat others how you want to be treated. So I've always been fascinated with machine learning and stuff. So yeah, looking forward for this course. And the programming language that I've learned so far is the same as others. Python as well as SQL. And I believe that we were introduced to machine learning, like k-means clustering and such. But,
okay, so you have done.
Yeah, we were introduced, but not into the advanced stuff. So yeah, I guess that's all.
Thank you, Nick. Utu Lauterin. You're next.
Okay, so hello, sir. My name is Putla Trina. You can call me Putu or Erina. I came from Petra 5 Senior High School, and now I'm studying in ITE, batch 2018. My strength is I'm quite patient and simple, and my weakness is that I get shy easily, especially in front of new people. And then my wish list in life is to travel the world and to make my parents happy. And then my purpose in life is I want to live a happy and meaningful life. And then the principle that I hold is that don't ever be afraid to try new things and make mistakes. And then what motivated me to take this program is because it is mandatory, and I think that AI is very important nowadays, and so I want to learn more about it. And then what I expect to learn from this program is that I can get the knowledge about AI and be able to apply it in business. And my programming experience is just basically the same with everyone, SQL and a little bit of Python. Yes, I think that's it.
Thank you. Thank you, Putu. Raymond Rosali.
Okay. Yeah, so my name is Raymond Gozali, and you can call me Raymond. I'm from Silu High School. And now I'm learning in IBE Petra batch to 2018. And my strength, I think I have a strong will, and also I'm quite disciplined. But for my weakness, I'm quite sloppy. So I can forget about things that I want to do, and then I cannot apa namanya I can really do exactly as my plan. So I think that's quite sloppy. And then for my wish list, I think my wish list is I want to achieve my financial freedom before my 30s, and also I think I want to explore the world with my family. And then for my life purpose, my life purpose is I wanna leave the meaningful legacy before I die, so people know about my my good things, my good sides. So I wanna leave the best legacy I could possibly have. And then for my life principles, my life principle is I wanna make the best out of every situation, whether it is good or bad. So yeah. And then for my and then next, what motivate actually, because it is a mandatory class, so but for I have learned I have not learned much about AI, but I think it is very important for us to know about it, because the world we live in now is really digitalized, right? So I think we need to know about it. And
Wait
then,
a minute.
Yes.
You haven't learned much about AI. I don't get it, because when I check the curriculum in IPE,
yes,
there are a lot of things, the same thing, like data mining, machine learning.
Yeah, I mean,
you learn that.
Yeah, but what I picture in my mind, AI is like a really high digital thing, like in movies or something. So but for like programming, we have learned maybe 3 or 2 courses. But for the data mining, I think it is not really not really detailed. Yeah, I think.
What did you learn?
We learn about like how to analyze some data and so on, using the I think so, guys. Yeah, I think
no. What kind of data analysis did you learn?
I actually forgot, sir.
You
but
forgot,
but
okay.
Yeah.
So it's not so impressive. Okay, anyway. So
yes.
Next.
And then for programming experience, yeah, it's the same with others.
So Python and SQL.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Shannon, do I spell your name correctly?
Yes, you can call me Shannon. For my background, I come from Makassar. I went to Dian Harapan Senior High School in Makassar, and I took a social major.
Social?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I'm from IBE batch 2018. And then my strength is I like to try things, and then my weakness is if I already try things and then it didn't work out, I will lose interest. And then my wish in life is maybe I want to be helpful for other people, and I want to explore stuff things in life. And then for my life purpose, maybe I want to do social things like volunteering, be helpful in a ways I could. And then what life principles that you hold? I think for mine is slowly but sure. And then what the motivation? The class is compulsory class, I think.
Yep.
I just take it. And then what I expect from this class is for me to learn more about Python, since my skill is not that good. Just a little bit, I think, since what we learned in semester 4. Okay, and then programming experience is pretty much the same like the other SQL. It's only that I think.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Stephanus Vincent.
Okay, hello, sir. You can.
Hi.
My name is Stephanus Vincent. You can call me Vincent for sure. My background here. In high school, I came from Sin Lui High School, as many of my friends here. And then currently I'm learning in IBE, and I'm currently planning to take my master degree after this. In the university, I'm still thinking about the university, but I'm aiming to do the master in business analytics.
Business analytics.
My strength is I'm a very committed person. If I have choose to do something, then I will commit myself to maximize my potential on that thing until it is finished. So for example, when I'm joining a committee, then I will give all of my best in the committee until it is finished. Then my weakness is during learning I'm kind of easy to bore. Therefore, sometimes in learning I'm like a frog, jumping from one subject to another subject. My life purpose, I think I will answer it together with the life principle, yes, sir.
Okay.
My life purpose and principle is, I think I have to die with a fruitful life. Therefore, during my life I have to make sure that I do impactful thing to other, and mostly positive impact to others. Why am I taking this program? For me personally, I am not it is not mandatory for me to take this class, right? Since it is already converted to from the previous semester, but I'm interested in this class since I think it will be an interesting subject to learn as a bridge to my master degree, to my master's school too. What do I expect to learn from this program? I expect to learn about how can we connect between the business side, and the coding side, like to implement the programming in artificial intelligence and modeling with the business. So like building a model and etc. With about the programming experience, it is mostly the same as others. I have get in touch with SQL and Python.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, Vanessa Sutanto.
Okay, so hi sir. My background is I came from Sin Lui Satu High School, Surabaya, and now currently at IPE batch 2018. And then my strength is like I tend to be a well-organized person. And then next, the weakness is that I cannot easily trust or believe people, and I seem cold and quiet to new people. And then the wish list in my life currently is to pursue education. And the next is my life purpose is to be successful and to live a balanced life in the future. And the next is the life principles that I hold is to keep growing each day as a better person, no matter what I learn from that day. And next one is the motivation and expectation from the course. Well, since as I told you that I won't be promising you that I will sit constantly in the class, but I still do hope so that I will gain an insightful knowledge from my limited participation in the future class.
Yes.
And then
Join the whole semester if you want, so you don't need to.
Yeah, okay. Okay, thank you. And then the programming experience is mostly basically the same with others,
Yes,
the
thank you.
Python and SQL.
Thank you very much. Last but not least is Vincent. You're next, Vincent. Vincent, are you there? Vincent Arvin. Okay, maybe he has some technical difficulty.
I think Arvin is not in home because Arvin go to have a vaccine doses too. Yeah.
Okay,
So he it's by phone. I don't think he's absent.
Okay, okay, that's fine then. Okay, so thank you for the introduction. I have a dilemma that you probably can tell me. How deep do you want to learn? I mean, I can go deeper into the mathematics behind the artificial intelligence. Okay, but I think you have learned also linear algebra, right? And statistics, correct? Am I correct?
Yes.
Yes. So do you want to go deeper to know what is behind, or you just want to be in the surface and just copy and paste the program as long as it's run? I don't know. You tell me.
I think it's just best to go around the surface and explore AI. Then probably at some point where we are interested in one point, then we can go deeper on that perspective on ourselves.
I think it's the other way around, because in the beginning I will give you, for example, today and probably next few classes, I'll give the introduction to go in the just scratch the surface, okay? And I was thinking I will go deeper, okay? What is behind that, and then what is the assumption behind, and then at a certain point, if you think this is too much for you, you tell me to stop, okay? Is that okay with you?
Sure.
If you said, okay, this is too much for me, it's too much mathematics, you tell me to stop, I will stop, I will go back a little bit, not so deep level. Is that okay with you? Because I want to try I don't know how strong are you, right? So I can go much deeper, but at the same time, you need a deeper mathematics like calculus and so on. But if not, I will just go to the surface. Is that okay with you?
Okay. The only problem that I have during these online classes is that a lot of listening. So we get bored easily. So a lot of listening and less exercise. Maybe that's why personally, for me, it's hard to learn in the online classes. So maybe you can
I can give you a lot of assignment in here. So every week I will give you assignment. So you do it.
It doesn't always have to be an assignment. It's just like probably like a case study or something like that.
Oh, just sure. That one is sure. Okay, I will discuss about it in the next slide. Okay. So this one is finished. So the next slide is about the course syllabus. Can you see my slide?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, good. So, okay, here, please take note, okay? This is my email. When you email me in the subject, please put AI so that I will know this is from this course. This is my WhatsApp and phone number. So you can text me anytime, even in the night, I don't care. If you are using Facebook Messenger, you can, this is my Facebook, okay? And you can have a consultation with me anytime through WhatsApp, email, or Facebook. But please expect 24 hours delay, meaning that if you send me text in the night, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, I don't care. You send it, I will not care about you. I will open it in the morning and then reply to you when I have time. Okay, but within 24 hours, I promise you, I will answer. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay. So in this course, you will learn the fundamental of AI. Okay, mostly about machine learning. So AI is very big. Okay, this is just a small part of AI. It is just machine learning. So, and I hope you can deploy this technology to support certain business that you want. Okay. Now, you will learn a lot of different type of machine learning in this class. And I hope you can apply it on business that you want. Okay. So by the end of this course, of course, I expect that you have certain understanding of what is AI, what is machine learning, and how you will apply it in business. And of course, how you incorporate this technology into certain business that you want. Okay, so this is what you will learn in, basically you see in Google Classroom. This is exactly the same. So actually three things. Nah? So supervised learning, unsupervised learning, dimensional reduction. So of course, all of this must be assessed. So you need to have assessment. From supervised and unsupervised, you can do anomaly detection. I think I also add association with this market basket analysis inside the Google Classroom. Yeah. So you can check my website in Refoledu. Okay. There are a lot of materials there that you can also use. This Stuart Russell is my friend. We met several times. And this is Data Norvig is now in Google. So, and this is his book, Artificial Intelligence Model Approach. So you can find it, so get it. The latest edition is 2020. Christopher Bishop is in Microsoft. And this is exactly very good book, okay? Pattern recognition and machine learning. So I think the second and Stuart Russell books and Bishop book is like a must. You need to read all these books. Okay, and the third and fourth, the fourth and fifth is just application of machine learning in business. So you can read if you want and if you have time. Okay, and other suggested reading if you want to read this in this list. Okay, I think the book of Good Young Fellow and Bengio, Joshua Bengio, is about deep learning, is inside the Tetra library, so you can borrow also. Okay, so I designed this course so that all of you will pass with a flying color. So midterm is only 20%, multiple choice, open book, open everything. Also final exam is only 20%. Okay, the assignment is only 15% plus 5% recitation. Okay, I will explain in a moment. And the project is actually the one that is important. So I put 40%. Why? Because this is the one that you will apply in business. Okay, so I will not teach you business. Okay, so, but at the same time, you create a kind of business or startup, whatever you want, and then use the AI that you learn in this course into this kind of a business that you want and put that as your project. Is that okay? So, and I will give you a bonus if you create a paper with me, and that means your total percentage can be more than 100% with the bonus, that also will be normalized eventually anyway. Okay, the quizzes and assignment are designed to test your preparation before the class or review the previous class. Okay, so assignment mostly on problem solving, and then the first assignment is very simple. The second one is simple. The third one is a little bit more difficult. So then there are some weight. Okay, so I will use Fibonacci weight system, meaning the later one is very big. The first one is very small. Okay, so the purpose of this is to design to have an independent study for you. Okay, recitation. What does that recitation mean? Meaning that you can claim on your own based on honesty system. Okay, so you claim, if you ask questions during the class, you give comment, you give ideas. Okay, then you give some discussion in the class, so you can claim maximum 5 points per week per student. At the end of the semester, we will accumulate. Okay, and then we will normalize this assignment of recitation. Okay, so the one with active, for example, the most active student have a 120 claim, and you only have for example 50 claim. Then your grade in recitation is only 50 over 120. That's very low. So then this is the competition within the class. Anyway, so important when you claim your recitation point in the comments of recitation assignment there. So please put your total recitation point that you claim on the top, so that I will not read the whole things. Anyway, you will submit this every week after the class, right? So please tell what is your question, your suggestion, your discussion that you did during that class, during that day. Okay, so here is the theme of the business. So using AI or machine learning for business. So in that case, you brainstorm certain business idea. Okay, so I have certain slide in brainstorming that we can also use. And then you create a kind of intelligent system. It can be hardware, it can be software, it can be both. Okay, that you will use your knowledge in this class, okay, to earn certain income, passive income or active income. It's up to you. And grouping is between 2 to 5 students. And I don't want to have any divorce within the group. So once you decided the group, no change the group made within 1 semester. Okay. If you are sit in, you can join with other students who are sit in if you want to create the project, but this is optional for you. So please free to use any device or any programming language for the implementation. So, but I use Python and Excel mostly. Okay. Oh, I'm also use Iveca later. The milestone. So final presentation, it will be 1 week before the final exam. Final report to be submitted before the final exam. Okay. So today you form a group. Okay. I will set in Google Classroom the assignment to tell the group only. So group name and the ID. ID and your name of the members of the group. And then, I don't know, next week or next week, you start to have project topics. Yeah? Maybe 2 weeks from now, we'll have a project topics. Okay. What is the idea of your business that will use AI? And what is the AI inside? Okay. And then you start to create the prototype, another presentation later. Okay. The presentation can be within the class or outside the class. We can set up the time. Okay. And then next presentation will be to refine the prototype that you make. And finally, at the end, you need to demonstrate that you have a working system. Yeah, the code and the computation, the final report, you need to put it as one assignment later. Okay, so you can submit the code to GitHub as an open source or Google Classroom. Okay, so that people can also use your anyway. Final report should contain the specification, the user guide, the design document, what model do you use, some kind of analysis and testing, and what is the model that you select. So if you have a team member, so what is the role of each team member? So if the one team member does not do anything, just tell the truth, okay? Then he or she will be excluded from the grade of the project. Okay, so what lesson learned you have from this course or from this project? And if you put it into open source, so this other license choice. Okay, so in the workshop or the presentation, so your friend will also do a peer review evaluation. Bonus paper, if you write your project in more scientific way for possible publication, so then you can put me as co-author if I contribute something. If I don't contribute anything at all, you don't put my name. Okay, so these are the suggestion of the format. And please read these links about the collaboration guide in my website. Okay. So these are the bonus point score based on what kind of submission that you put within this semester, if you are doing it. Okay, so all the report and the assignment cannot go beyond the final exam date. Okay, so no late submission will be accepted after that. If you miss the deadline of each assignment, yes, you can, but the -1% times the number of days of delay. Okay, so if you late even 1 minute after the deadline, -1%. Okay. So if you have a late submission after the final exam date, automatically you get F. Now, this is important. After the final exam, okay, give me about 2 or 3 days to finalize everything. And then I will post an Excel file in Google Classroom about the computation of your grade. So you can check, and then I give you 2 or 3 days to protest. Okay, so to be fair, after I give you the chance to change the grade if you have to, okay, or if I have made some mistake in computation. So, but after that time, and then I submitted the grade to the department, don't challenge anything about that. Okay, so meaning if I will not change after I've submitted to the department. Fair enough, right? So I give you the chance to change if you really need it, but after I submit it, I don't want any change. Okay, so common ethics. So well, this is for the offline class. So no eating, no drinking, no smoking. Your cell phone, you make it silence, and no cheating. Okay, you have a group project for cooperation, but during the exam, please don't cooperate. It is your own grade anyway. So if you type something or you copy something, please tell the source so that honors this system. Otherwise, it is called plagiarism. Okay. So honesty will make you survive in this case. Okay. So these are all the course syllabus. Is there any question or any comment, any things that you want to change? Now is your time.
Sir?
Yes.
So for recitation, right? There is a box in here, but I don't know. Do we fill it inside the box or?
Yeah, you do it inside the comments.
Inside the comments.
Yes.
Wait, what? Comments. Okay. Okay, sir. Okay.
Is that okay? No problem, right?
In the at a class comment, right?
Yes.
Because when I okay. Okay.
Okay. So
I think that's all from me.
yep, thank you. So anything
Okay,
else?
sir.
So if you have nothing to say, so this is our agreement. So for this semester, so please consider it well. Okay. So our class is until what time today? 11 until 1:30, right? Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes, so we have 30 minutes. Okay, let's go to the can you see my slide? Okay. Okay, we will have a several discussion. Okay, so this is an introduction to AI. So right now we have okay, what is called Industry 5.0. Okay. So about 1780s, there are what is called industrial revolution in the world. Okay, started in Britain. So it's basically make a machine to which is powered by water and steam to do work for human, right? And we can consider about 1870s the electrification, okay, that would make the mass production using assembly line as Industrial Revolution 2. Okay. Now in about 1970s, there are a lot of automation using electronics and computers that we can consider as Industrial Revolution 3.0. Okay. And of course, the economic become globalization in 1980s, okay, when China joining the WTO. And today they call it the Industry 4.0, when data analytics and AI started to coincide. Okay, and probably in the near future you will see the AI become more and more dominant. So in Industry 5.0, the AI will go into more personalized. Okay, so we track all the data and we will allow the customer to customize what they want. Okay. Right now, if you have a system that you have, for example, your computer is designed based on the computer itself, the computer company or software company. Okay, but the user need to learn how to use it. So in the future, okay, the AI is the one that learn from the user and customize for the user to do. So it is not the human that learn, it is the AI that learn from the human to serve the human. Can you see that? Okay, so for example, in the field of medicine, so the AI is supposed to understand, to work out how your body is going to react to certain device, okay? And then it will take measurement from the field and then learn how your body has reacted to it. So it's a feedback loop system of automation. That is what is called AI in the near future. So before we go to AI, okay, I want to ask you, what is thinking? Tell me. What is thinking? If machine can think, what is thinking? Go ahead, please. This is a discussion time.
Analyzing.
Analyzing.
I think it's a concept of processing information and manipulating it in some way, sir.
Okay, so if machine can do that, do you think that machine can think?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
It could
So,
be made to think, in a sense.
okay. So I'll give you history. Okay. So beginning in 1940, do you know the word calculator?
Yeah.
Okay. The word calculator is actually a job of human.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. During the World War II, for example, there are so many human become calculator. They are very good in computing, okay, multiplication, divide, and so on, even the square root. Okay, they can do that.
Yeah.
Okay, and at that time, people start to think if the machine can calculate, can be considered as thinking. Yes, at the time they said yes. Okay, with the electronics devices, now calculator is how much? Probably
The cost.
Yeah, the cost is probably $1.
Well, for normal calculator, maybe like, I don't know, 60,000 rupiah.
Okay, that's
For
$4.
the
$4.
scientific one, maybe more expensive, but
Yeah, okay.
yeah,
So
maybe like
say one how much?
60,000 for a
60,000
normal
is $4,
calculator.
isn't it?
Yeah.
$4,
$4,
right?
something like that.
Okay, so $4. So if you have a human to do that, will that human get $4 a year or in 5 years? Do they want it? No.
No.
No, of course not, right? Then human loss over that calculator, electronic calculator that they have. So that's why until now we don't have. When we said calculator, you never think as a job, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just a device, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that is the history of calculator. So then in 1950, 1970, in Indonesia until 1980, okay, they still think about if machine can solve a problem like reciting general knowledge of encyclopedia, then can we consider it as thinking? Say, if people, if you consider this person is genius, okay, so you ask them anything, he knows everything. Huh? He can remember the date or
yeah,
and so on, right? And then you will say, wow, genius, right? Then
yes,
you think these people are genius because they can recite the general knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now if the machine can do that, can you think that that machine is genius?
Not really, because this information is imputed by human to the machine.
Well,
right.
That's unfair because the human also get the information from other human anyway. Correct?
Right. That's
right. Unfair. If you said that.
Yeah, that's a bit unfair.
Right. So if human can do that, you call them genius. But if the machine can do that, you don't consider them genius. You still consider them as a machine. Don't you think so?
Yeah.
So, think about it. So how about now you're talking about data analysis. Now this is cognitive knowledge, isn't it? Okay.
Yeah, this cognitive knowledge.
Okay. So what if machine can do all this cognitive knowledge?
Yeah, then I think I can say that it can think.
You at this point you said it can think. Okay. But at that point when the machine can do it, you will just still say this is just machine. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Especially
it's just a machine, but it can think.
Yes. Especially if that machine actually make you lose your job as data analyst. Because you think data analyst is a job right now, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But when machine can do that, what you will do?
Using machine instead.
Yes. So then people still think Well, human be creative, you know, we have some creativity that machine cannot do. But what if machine can be creative too? What if machine can create movies, can create songs, can create the poems, can paint better than human? For real. Then you start to say, what is human and what is machine? Because everything that you do is you are losing over machine. This is the era of AI. Welcome. Okay. So then you say, oh, machine cannot have emotion, cannot have affective. Okay. How about if machine can have that too? This is not so difficult to program anyway. There is a lot of research toward this direction anyway. Right? You start to consider yourself as a human being. Do you think so?
Yeah, yeah, sir.
Okay.
Affective and emotion.
Yes.
This is like a Terminator
No,
or something like
no.
that. Or
It's totally different. It's totally different. Okay. Just being emotional in the machine does not mean it become a general AI, something like that. So this is just a specific technique inside the algorithm that we can design. Okay. And of course, machine can also do the movement, the psychomotoric, you know. It's not just emotion, not just cognitive, but they can also do movement. So robot, basically. So what is AI? If you said AI, it's basically a robot. Okay? The whole thing of robot is AI. Artificial intelligence is basically a robot. Okay? So here is the problem. No? We keep increasing our barrier to intelligence, keep demanding higher capabilities, isn't it, over time, and we don't realize it. We kept changing our definition. What is thinking? Isn't it? As a human, we are not really consistent. You know? Okay, so there are two types of AI, okay, artificial intelligence. One is called narrow AI or specific AI. What is this? This is the technology that outperforms human in some very narrow defined tasks. Okay? The one that I mentioned a while ago. Oh, AI can do emotion. Yes, this is narrow AI. Okay. And the next thing, like the Microsoft, Google nowadays is spending $1 million, okay, developing general AI. What is this? This is allow the machine to apply the knowledge and skill in different contexts. Okay. So the one that you talk about, Terminator and all the movies, the science fiction things, this is what I consider as not possible AI, at least at this point. What? The AI that can do a consciousness, that aware of itself. Okay. So the you got it. The danger is if the AI can aware of itself, well, we don't know when it will happen or not, but I'm sure not within this century. Okay. I'm sure not within this your lifetime. Okay. Then people will talk about singularity in technology. What is that? It's a hypothetical point in time, okay, where the technology growth become uncontrollable, irreversible, that will create some kind of changing in human civilization that we don't really know. So we worry about the unknown, right? So, example, actually there are some reasons about this right now, but if you look at it, okay, so this drawing that I put there, okay, so we know them from the cell. We have RNA, DNA, right? And the cell will actually affect the brain. Okay. What if this brain can be digitalized, for example, or can be set up into with a certain sensor? Okay, so if you buy a Microsoft games, for example, there are certain sensor device that you can put something like this in the ears and in the head. Okay, that you can actually using your mind with this alpha, gamma, beta ray of your electric pulse in the mind. You can also play the games. Very simple game I played last time is the ball can move using your mind without hand, without mouse, without anything. Okay. That is available already right now. Okay, so the point is, in the future probably there are certain things that become more and more digitalized, including ourselves. Probably our brain will partially become bionics. That is the point where singularity may happen. So I'm sure not within our life. Okay. So this is a narrow AI example. So self-driving car, facial recognition. Okay. So customer service. Google can do a pretty good, isn't it, in searching the website. So some recommendation systems also do very good job in making you to buy more in your shopping cart. Okay. The spam filter also right now is pretty good compared to many years ago. So these are all AI, okay, that can work. So the AI itself, the limitation of narrow AI, usually they need a lot of amount of high quality data to get a good result. And that's why data is now considered as gold. I will explain more detail later about this. The learning curve to AI properly can be very steep. I said to you, I want to go deeper in the mathematics, but are you sure you want it? That's the question about it. And probably you say, oh, my nose bleeding already. Okay, then fine. Okay. So the company have to set up and train their staff in the new process, in the new technology. Okay. And yes, it's a black box. We can train the AI for everything we want. But if the task change, of course, the effectiveness of AI will decrease, and you need to train again. The training is very long time sometimes. Sometimes, replacing humans with a rule-based machine can lead to greater frustration and lower customer satisfaction. For example, in the hospital industry, where the guest value personalized service and human interaction, for example. So it's very sensitive industry, right? That if we want to replace this with AI, a lot of things to be done. Okay. Still, so a few years ago, I visited my friend, who is a leading professor in Kitakyushu. Okay. He created a robot for hospital. Okay. So for old people in Japan, for example, older people are getting more and more. So taking care of elderly people have a lot of demand. Okay. And human is actually very expensive compared to robot. Okay, robot you buy one time. Okay, first time is expensive, but you can distribute the job. But human you need to pay every month because they need to do all this salary, and a lot of rules and regulation is about human, not the AI yet. So this is a kind of opportunity for AI. Okay, for the history of AI. Oh, before that, if you have any question about this, the one that we discussed earlier. Please tell. Narrow AI, general AI, thinking.
Sir, is there like a development for like the AI system that can somehow adapt to the problem?
Yes, AI is always adapt.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so
like I wonder if a test changes, you mean? Like
okay.
Yeah, for example, I heard about I don't know, I forgot the name of the software, but it's basically it is a software that have a capability to like basically you type something, you type like if you want to this software is like a query generator. Basically you type something text to that software, and that software will like generate a query for you.
Yeah, yeah.
After that, you can copy paste it.
Again, this is one of the AI using usually recurrent artificial neural network, right? We'll create a text for you. Okay, so I have a website in Revoleto, so I will share it. You see this? This is an AI system based on ideal flow network. It's my research. Okay, so I hope you can hear this.
That's.
Can you hear this? I will play the music here.
I think you should type.
Can you hear it?
Oh yeah, we can hear it. We can hear it.
Okay, so this is a play of Mozart, right? So the actual thing that they play. Okay. So again, I play again. Huh? Okay, now I have my own program called IFN, which is a black box. Okay, so it can learn from this training node and generate a new music. So when I click this button, it's actually learning and then generate. You see? And you see that this is changing. And then now we play again. Anyway, so I can generate another one and play. Okay. So this is how AI work. You see, I give them Mozart, okay, and I ask the AI to learn and generate new things for me, okay, and it will generate Mozart. Let's now try to do a burung kakak tua here, yeah. Okay, I'll input this burung. Can you hear it?
Yeah,
yes,
I hear it. I hear it.
Okay, so this is burung kakak tua. This is the note of burung kakak tua. Okay, so I asked the AI to learn. Now let's play it. Not exactly burung kakak tua, but now it's changed, isn't it? So similar to burung kakak tua. Okay. So what did you learn from this simple demo?
It could adapt.
It could adapt. Okay.
It could adapt.
Look at this. AI is basically black box. Okay. What you train in that black box, okay, it will give you the output based on what you train. For example, the same module of IFN that I put here, if I put that training with the drawing, for example, okay, or I put that with a movie, for example, it will produce movie and drawings. If I input a poem, okay, it will produce poem. The same black box. Can you see it now? What's the difference? AI and programming, what's the difference? The difference is like this, important this one, remember, okay?
Okay.
In programming, you do Python programming, right? You learn programming.
Yes.
Do Python, okay? You make the Python and then you run it. It will run according to your algorithm, isn't it?
Yes.
The one that
Yes.
you program. Correct.
Yeah, the one that I program.
Correct. That is programming. Now I'm telling you what is AI. AI is not like that. Yes, it's programming. Okay, you make the program. For example, I create that app and I do the programming using JavaScript or using Python. Okay. What I create as a system is a black box system. Okay, so once I created the black box system, what happened? I don't do programming anymore. What I do is called training. What I have data. I put it into this AI. The input is no longer program. It's no longer brain of the people. Okay, the input is data.
Okay.
You got it or not?
Yeah, I got it.
Demonstrate to you what I input here. It's a note, musical note. That's data. You got it? So
Yeah, I got it.
is no longer your brain. Okay.
But it's the AI's brain.
Yes, the AI will produce the rule inside. Automatically produce the rule inside the black box. So your input is no longer your program. Your input is actually data, and then you produce another data. You got it or not? Now, the difference.
Yeah, I got it. I got it.
And programming. Totally different, isn't it? The paradigm is totally different. What I will teach you in this class is probably to program the AI system to create a black box. Okay, but how you will apply in your business, in your research, in your data analysis is up to you. Because it's your data input, and then we produce the output of your data again. Did you get it? Any question about this now? Tell me what you learned in this simple discussion.
Well, I learned about the different steps between programming and AI creation, I think that.
Okay.
Like
Kanis, you already recite a lot. I want the others to recite also. Come on.
Okay.
Okay. And I appreciate you, Kanis, okay? But let others, this one has 16, 20 people. Come on. Go. Where are you? Open your video and tell me. What did you learn?
I think I can.
Okay, go.
So what I get the difference is that programming, you make a code and run it according to your code, and each time you want to repeat the process, you need to edit the code again. But AI is a black box system. We just need to program it at first and put more data inside it, so the AI can learn and it can produce results more accurately according to our object also. Yeah.
Yes.
Our goal. I mean,
it's very specific. Okay. So now you understand the difference between AI and programming, right?
Yes.
Then when I said data is code, now you understand or not?
Understood.
Yeah, because the more data that you have, the more accurate that your AI system will work for you.
Yes.
Correct? Okay,
yes,
so
correct.
Now you understand why we collected a lot of data, why people, even Google, give free things for all. Even Microsoft give free things for all. What do you want to get? The data. Because they are aiming for the future. Your privacy, they are tracking you all things. Okay. What they want to get? The data. because they know that data is gold. Why data is gold? Because AI is different paradigm now.
That's what I thought.
Okay, so
Okay, understood.
new era. Before you are thinking of programming, like it's good that you learn Python at least, okay, or SQL, okay. But look at it this way. Now you have a new paradigm called AI, okay, and suddenly everything changes, isn't it? Overnight. Okay. So, okay. So until here, I think our class for today. Okay. Please read the slide again. We will discuss more things next meeting. Okay. I think it's 1:30. Someone is already complaining that I take too long in this class. And thank you very much anyway. Yes. So see you next week then. And if you have any questions, so please just contact me anytime. Huh?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Everything okay? Jessica, Canis? Or you want to have some discussion? No. Right? Okay, I will leave.